So yeah, I used to love the Santa Claus parade. You know, we all used to, because these guys were all much older, so they were like, oh, we get to see children, and the chef would make special food for the kids, pizzas and hamburgers, like things that kids like. And then they would do the parade, and we had a gigantic banquet. Like I think our banquets fit like 2,000 seats or something like that. And you would see the kids, and what a wonderful feeling. You're seeing all the kids and stuff, and everything, and but that was it. I was like that was like the epitome of the shadow. Like nobody knew anything about me or what I was doing or who I was. It was wonderful, and I used to not talk to anybody. I was very quiet. I used to go sit in the break room, watch TV, and nobody used to talk to me. I loved it. I loved it. It was just a beautiful thing. And it was cool. But yeah, shortly after leaving it, it was sales for 6 months, valet for 6 months, bank robbery. 7 years later, now I'm here. So there's how can I regret trial and error? You know what I mean? How can I make regret on trial and error? I was trying my best. I was trying my best to do the right things in life, for myself, and I did. I did my best, and I'm at a point now that I can't say that I'm not happy with, or that I don't think is good enough. So I have no complaints. I would, if right now, if I look like a 30 something year old middle-aged man, you know what I mean? Like just fat, or like, overweight. I see the way middle-aged people get. They get fat, they get overweight. They look older, they act older. And the fact that I still have my youth and I look young, I don't really feel bad about anything. You know what I mean? I went back to college a few years ago for a course, and everybody thought I was in my first, second, or third year. You know what I mean? So I don't. It's nothing to really feel bad about. But that job was kind of a life killer. Everybody there was old. Nobody paid attention to me at all. Like it didn't matter who it was. Nobody paid attention to me. As far as above the surface went, nobody was paying attention to me. And it was and I literally went into zero. It was as if I never existed to anybody. People thought that I had died, or I moved away or something, and you know what I mean. And it's people that I didn't even want to remember, but that is what it is. That was kind of a life killer. That was one thing. But once I became known, like I had an issue with social media. I didn't want to use social media when I was younger. Sometimes kids would take pictures, put me in their body. I used to say, listen, man, don't put the pictures up on social. Keep the pictures, just don't put them up on social media. You know what I mean? Don't put pictures of me up. It didn't matter if it was a girl or a guy or what. I was like, dude, just don't put pictures of me up. And I didn't like putting pictures of me. And I couldn't do it when I was in school. Like many years later, when I think I was like 20, 21, I put my picture up, and then my life just changed. Like it was just like I couldn't. It was like people were just looking at my picture, and that was getting me notoriety. You know what I mean? That oh wow, there's somebody who looks like this. And that was fine, but I don't really care. That's all old news. The point of this was just to tell you that was a life killer, and that was intentional. I don't know. I just by the way, I was part-time the entire time. I was never a full-time a worker. So with part-time, I could try taking courses at college for like 2 months and then drop it. And I could, take a vacation if I wanted, just get up and leave for about 2 weeks, or do whatever I wanted, So that was a bit of an advantage to that. But I don't know. I feel like I've kind of overdone the life killing thing, and I've just gone down a slope this deep. And I'm gonna try to bring myself back up in the next video.